Hey guys, it's your favorite coffee guy here. Humorous coffee guy. Top 10 best places to live this time, not worst. If you haven't seen part 1 already, go ahead and check that out because I need views desperately. So yeah, have you ever hated where you live? Have you ever wondered, do I live in a good spot? Well, I'll tell you right at this moment, in this time, in this time, in this moment. Today, tonight, and tomorrow. Number 10 is Banff. Now, Banff is always a place I wanted to live until I looked at the prices, and every house is pretty expensive. In Banff, the tourism is pretty good, but you'll never really see it because there's 3,000 people in your way with their fat frickin' heads. Living here is just like the price of a water bottle. $15, but that's... Living here is like $15 for a water bottle. But instead of a water bottle, it's $15 from the gift shop for a sticker about this size. Reminds me of something. The vibe of Banff is also pretty cool itself. To some people, Banff is where you find yourself. It's where you go there, you get an Instagram picture, and you go back because you can't afford anything else, and the most you can afford is the gas money you spent to get there. Number 9 is St. John's, Newfoundland. All the way up there. Nobody's there. The weather, I think, can be nice if you actually are able to see things. The weather there is just fog. It's nothing else. It's just fog. You could never actually live there for more than 10 years and be able to see across the street to your neighbor. The architecture there is also cool. The houses there make it look like a 5-year-old was given creative freedom over the color. It's cute until you're lost in the fog trying to find out which skittle of a house yours is. The people there, from what I've heard, are also pretty nice. They're sometimes a little too nice. They'll invite you in for tea, dinner, snacks, other stuff, and you'll practically be living in their basement before you even know their name. I don't think you're getting out of that a lot. Number 8 is Quebec City. Quebec. The culture there is pretty European, I would say, which you may find cute until you realize that every single Wi-Fi router there is slower than me getting out of bed when I wake up. The winters there make Elsa look like a beginner. Once you look outside and your car is gone, you don't even want to shovel anymore. I'd much rather sit in my bed all day than even attempt to open my door and walk outside. The locals there also have strong Quebecois accents. Yeah, that's what it says right here. I feel like even French people who would come to that place would be like, what are you saying? It's like their own language. It's like enchantment table to everyone else because they're just unique. Next up at number 7 is Victoria, British Columbia. Victoria has the highest amount of old people that are going to die next time you see them. The weather in Victoria is warmer than other provinces, but that also means that you're going to be trading that warmth for 300 or so days of you getting waterboarded by the weather. In Victoria, the city shuts down at around 9 or so p.m. So if you're over 70 and you want the nightlife, you're better off just going to bed and dreaming about it. Just don't die though. Number 6 is my absolute favorite, Halifax, Nova Scotia. If you love sideways rain pelting you at Mach 3 and also hurricanes, this place is for you. Don't even bother bringing an umbrella because that 90-mile-an-hour rain is just going to shred through your umbrella like it's rice paper. Paper? I don't know which one is thinner, I don't care. But just accept that you'll always be damp. So unless you're fine with that, don't move there. The students there are also really bad. Halifax has, I think hold on. I think it was the most universities per capita. Basically, the whole city is one gigantic frat house with a little bit more seafood than usual. So I can also imagine that one big frat house is going to be Virgin Lost Center. I don't know why I said that. It's not funny. The vibe in Halifax is also really, really, really weird. Everyone here is too nice, like suspiciously nice. You'll meet someone at the bus stop and say hi, and the next thing you know, you're invited at their grandma's house with their seafood boil. Ottawa, Ontario. Ottawa is the capital city, but the government feels like a bunch of vampires that sucked all of the happiness and joy and color out of that province. So, don't live there, unless you hate happiness. In the winter, the Rideau Canal freezes. And people will skate to work usually. Until you realize that you're using all of your happiness left skating to your 9-to-5 depressional job. Tough. Ottawa's reputation it's pretty bad. It's pretty horrible. Even Canada forgets that Ottawa exists. I feel like people from Toronto or Calgary wouldn't even know what that is. I honestly forgot that Ottawa was a thing. I thought it was only Ontario until I did some research before this video. Oh, if you live in Ottawa, I'm so sorry, but I'm not really sorry, but I have to say that I'm sorry because I don't want to hurt your feelings. Calgary, Alberta. I love Calgary. Calgary's my home and my love. I would choose Calgary over anything. That stupid little Pringle chip that we have for our saddle dome. It's just lovely. I just love the architecture here. The big sharp anal plug that we have as our main tower downtown. Beautiful. You want to get in? It's $100 per person, probably. I remember when I was back as a kid in maybe 2012, it was around $10 per person. Inflation really has you covered with that one. The weather here is amazing. I love it so much. We have something called Chinook winds. Chinook winds is basically when it goes from -20 to +40 within 13 minutes. It's like the weather has frickin' mood swings. I love it. It's so cool. Love you, Calgary. I don't. Help me, please. I'm being outcast. Every July, this city turns into the cowboy version of Disneyland for Stampede. I love Stampede. Even though homeless people will somehow find a frickin' cowboy hat, show up. Until you realize that practically every year, at least one person dies or gets crowd surfed like that one disabled guy. The entire economy in Calgary is basically if oil boom, really big, really cool oil, everyone's up. But if the oil busts, pause there. If the oil busts, everyone works at Tim Hortons. Number 3 is Montreal. Oh boy, the lovely Montreal. Montreal has poutine, smoked meat, and bagels. I love bagels. Montreal is basically a city to ruin your waist. You're not getting skinny in this place. I bet you even their gravies might, with a small chance, come with a bit of seasoning and 3 pounds of butter in them. But hey, I'm not one to judge. I'm sure it's good food. That's what the people there say. Number 2, Toronto. Surpriser, huh? You don't live in Toronto. In order to live in Toronto, you have to survive Toronto. It's a place where if Google Maps says 15 minutes, then that's an episode of Friends and all of your social battery gone. Rent in Toronto is horrible. It's disgusting. Wretched. Living here is practically paying $2,500 a month to live in a garbage dump with a raccoon. And I feel like the raccoon would still probably pay more. Number 1, my absolute favorite, Vancouver, British Columbia. If you love the idea of having wet socks 9 of the 12 months of the year, then Vancouver is the perfect place for you. Sunshine is like a mythical creature here. When people see it, they're like, huh. Oh, looking at it. Oh, my ring light. Oh, it's the sun. It's the sun. Oh, let me write a poem about this. This is so amazing and cool. Cost of living in Vancouver is horrendous. Buying a home here is like $3,000 for a broom closet. But hey, you get a window. It's just painted on the wall, but you get a window. Everyone's so outdoorsy in Vancouver. Hey, you want a bike? Oh, you want a kayak? Oh, you want to go hiking? No, Kevin. I want to sulk in my room and complain about my rent while watching Netflix and eating popcorn. Okay, Kevin? Leave me alone, Kevin. Love you, Kevin. Okay, so boom. We're done the video now. Would I live in any of these places, though? Absolutely not. Can I afford them? Absolutely not. I'm recording with a camera I found and a lamp that I got at Walmart for $5. But hey, maybe I'll try when I'm 70. Subscribe.